Jerry, it's Astro Dirt. It's, all the dirt is made out of plastic.
5, 4, 3,
just like the real
2.
thing, no?
Yeah.
Tonight, almost live and nearly from Hollywood, it's America Tonight. 30 minutes of big-time TV on the UBS network. Broadcasting from the heart of the Quad City area of El Tacoma, El Paluna, El Tijo, and the city of merchandise. With Tony Rolletti, who picked up something in Vegas. Andrew Rippon, who had a big surprise for his wife on their honeymoon. And baseball star Steve Garvey, who likes to talk to kids, and I like to listen. The music of Happy Kind and the Mushmakers. And me, I'm Jerry Hubbard. And now here's your host of mine, Mr. Bart Kimball.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome again to America Tonight. I'm Barth Kimball. And any score yet? Any change, Jerry? Okay. Okay, you know, I feel a little silly starting the show when most of my friends and fans are still doing what I was doing just a moment ago. Incredible ball game on, I'm sorry. 11 innings and there's still one out, right?
Oh!
Okay, anyway, I know I can count on all the viewers watching. What happened?
He can't get the ball across the plate.
Okay, just, as I said, I know I can count on all the viewers who are watching the game to switch over and join us as soon as the game is completed. But meanwhile, I feel like I'm scattering my verbal seed kind of uselessly. It's just going out to a handful of, you people who are watching who are baseball haters. So we'll,
This guy's gonna walk in the winning run.
Better not. Still bases loaded?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to give it a couple minutes before we start our show. It's going to be worth the wait, I think. It's a hell of a show we got. What do we got? We got people on it or something, Jerry? Low and outside my... What is he? Moron. Anyway, okay, sure. It's an incredible show we've got, as I say, and we're going to be with you for about... foul. It is foul. All right, who have we got? Jerry?
Huh?
You know, I think this might be a perfect time for Jerry Hubbard to tell us who we've got. Jerry, come on in here, be a host. No, go ahead.
Okay, our next guest is El Tacoma's favorite lounge singer. Probably because he's the only lounge singer in El Tacoma. Did he score, or is it, oh. Anyway, where were we? He got married right here on this very...
Munson out.
Huh?
Took Munson out. Go ahead.
No.
I'm sorry.
He also got divorced on this show. He got married on this show, but nothing has stopped him from singing. And believe me, we've thought of everything. So please welcome with his salute
No.
the 20th... No, what happened?
Oh, he's hurt. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jerry.
So please welcome with a salute to 20th Century America in the form of his updated version of America the Beautiful, Mr. Tony Rolletti.
Spread your miles on me. Just get me back in the back. Don't make me work for free.
You're out, Jerry.
Oh, dear.
Oh, the buzzer, how you doing? Hey,
Did I miss
thank you.
anything?
Still tied.
Oh, thanks.
Wow.
It's going into 12 innings.
Wow.
Well, I try to always do well.
Did he sing?
Yes, he sung already and did a heck of a job.
Went over well?
Yeah, went over.
I'll tell you.
What was it, a new tune?
America the Beautiful, he did a new version of it.
Great. A new tune for you, isn't it?
Oh, new tune. I loved it. I'm sure everyone else did, too.
Great. So what, are you changing the act, Tom?
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with a few little things kind of to change the act around, maybe give it a little spice, a little uniqueness, kind of put a line underneath my multifaceted talents, so to speak.
You'll be on later in the show, right?
Yes.
So we'll be right back after these words.
Sure.
Well, we're back, and we're back. He's watching the ball game.
They loaded him up again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, did I
All
miss
right, if
anything?
you were watching earlier, as we all were, earlier in the show, Tony Rolletti built up a lot of suspense and told us a whole bunch of things about a new act and a whole new twist he's going to put in his show. And he was announcing that he was going to debut this new act right here on America Tonight.
That's right. I think he was in Las Vegas and he picked up some tricks. He said something about doing some impersonations and all, so we may have something in store
It
for
could
us.
be kind of exciting, I don't know. So, whatever, let's see if it's better than the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome once again Mr. Tony Rolletti.
You know, she was a legend in her own time and partially in mine. You know, of course, who I'm talking about. Miss G, the old Judy Garland. I couldn't get any of her arrangements, but as a tribute, I would like to do a very sincere tribute to the Wizard of Oz and Miss G.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, get your wife, pretty. Oh, no, yours too.
If I only had a brain, come on, put him up, put him up. I am the great Oz.
Wow.
Well,
Now it's our turn to guess what movie that was.
You're just kidding again. Huh?
Tony, I have never seen anything like that in my life.
I should hope not. I'm trying to be unique. So, what'd you think, huh? Huh?
Well, I quote, if I only had a brain, right? I can't believe you did it. That's just amazing.
I want you guys to know this isn't all. I've got another one planned.
You do really? Tony, before you get in another one, I got one question I'm just dying to ask you. I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
Why, Tony?
Well, I just figured it was something that can kind of give my career a good kind of push along.
Well, you said that.
Something different, something unique.
A lot of
something
people would
just,
like to be behind you giving you that push.
Yeah, I think the pat on the back you're looking for is a little lower and a little harder.
like I said, I'm not going to do this all the time. It's,
Good.
Sure.
It's something that I figure just kind of adds to Yo Tono.
Yeah.
Now, you say you have something new. You're going to do another new wrinkle?
Yeah, I've got something new. We're going to try that later on in the show,
Oh.
which requires another little change.
Another costume change? Okay, well, I guess you better go do that then.
Okay.
Incidentally, first of all, if you're tuning in late, please go back to whatever channel you were watching. The ball game is still on, because I still have my pride, and I don't want to see this kind of thing. So why don't you go change? And fortunately, thank God, we have another guest. He is, in fact, what I saw. Oh, Tony. Fortunately, as I started to say, we have actually a good guest. He's intelligent. He's one of the greatest baseball players of the decade.
Is he on?
Yes, and we're watching the game. I'm going to be torn between the real thing and the video, but whatever. Please welcome the first base star of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Mr. Steve Garvey. Well, apparently, a lot of you don't know who Steve is. Well, that's a terrific welcome. They really love you. Steve, let me ask you the first question here. Is it a tough responsibility to be such a hero to so many kids?
Well, it's not a tough responsibility. It's one that I really enjoy. I enjoy going around and trying to help the kids, set an example for them, and trying to play baseball as if my idol Gil Hodges was out there doing the same thing. Of course, Gil was 6'4" and I'm 5'10". There's a little difference. Yeah. But again, once you're off the field, there's an opportunity there to really influence them, and that's what I try to do.
That's great. Now, you said Gil Hodges and all the history there. Did you always want to be a baseball player and idolize these people? Did you have the baseball cards, for instance?
I had tons of them. I grew up in Tampa, Florida, and there, of course, we had good weather 12 months of the year. And I had a chance to go out and play baseball and to play football and basketball. But I liked the game of baseball because we had grapefruit trees in our yard. We had the little grapefruits that would fall off in the winter, and I'd pick them up and hit them. And that's where I developed good hand-eye coordination, the opportunity to play a lot.
You know, Steve, I got another question I'd like to ask you. A lot of people, you read criticism, sometimes even on the sports pages, that the game of baseball is too slow, or this, or it's that. Is there anything you would do personally to change the game at all?
Well, personally, I think the time you spend in the on-deck circle between there and the time you get to the plate is entirely too long. You see guys taking their time getting up there or stepping out of the batter's box. I think the best way for an umpire or the governing body of the game to quicken it would be to have us jog up to the plate. And that way, get in the batter's box. Once you're set in the box, you have to stay in there. I think the American League has a rule now. Once you get in, you can't get out unless there's some type of injury, dust in the eye, you know, something nibbling at your ankle, something
just
like
stay
that.
right in.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, it's a hit, and then you should probably get down to first or second.
You don't have to tell him. Every once in a while,
That would be good.
every once in a while, someone comes along with a rule to make it, you know, less balls or less strikes. That's no good, is it? I mean,
I don't think so.
Baseball should be kept. You know, the reason I say it, there's so much nostalgia about.
You know what would happen then? The guys would foul the ball off more, and it'd still take that long.
Yeah.
You can do that on purpose? You can hit a foul on purpose?
Yeah.
Great. I used to do it by accident. You didn't even know I had
I used to swing and miss all the time, and people would expect me to hit it, and I fooled them. I'm just kidding again. But
That's one reason why we tell kids to wear batting helmets.
Absolutely.
yeah, that's very important. Yeah.
You know, you were talking before about Concepcion, the shortstop for the Reds. There was a time where he slid back into first base, and I tagged him right on the wrist. I looked down, he had 2 bracelets on. And ever since then, we've called him Miss Concepcion.
That's great.
Hey, I play baseball. I don't tell jokes for a living.
Oh, wow.
Let the standings be the humor.
I could listen to baseball stories all day. And listen, no, wait. Here, I've got a better idea, and this is a prize and I'm so glad you showed up. You know, I played a little varsity ball in high school, and I was pretty good, too. And I still play on softball on the weekends. And I had an idea. I've planned a little ball game right here on the set. How about it? Would you like to do that? I have it all planned. Come on over here. We're just going to have a little practice. I think I got all the stuff. I'm going to be the umpire.
This is my off day.
Well, I know, but it's a lot of times it's Barth and my off day, too, but we keep talking. Come on over here. I think you're going to love this. We have it all planned. Okay. Barth is going to be a pitcher. You can bat. Happy is going to be the pitcher. Okay. Happy's going to be the pitcher.
Now, here's your gloves right there.
Yeah.
Pitcher? Who's the... I pitch.
You're the pitcher, yeah. There's a bat. I don't think that's an official. That's a...
Bottle bat.
Yeah. That's, okay, and, oh, here we go. Frankie, the accordion player, volunteered his shirt. This way you can close your eyes and still tell where the strike zone is. Okay. Now, I know the floor is just a little slippery. You don't have the right kind of shoes on, so be very careful. I'm going to get back here behind the plate or behind the shirt, whichever you call it. Now, Barth, you're going to pitch, okay?
I got to warm up?
Okay, go ahead while I get on my pads here.
Not quite as hard.
Here we go.
You know, this is a little dangerous with the shoes, so maybe if I just took a half cut.
Well, okay, we'll see what you can do.
I'll
I know
try
it's
to-
dangerous for all of us.
Leather soles, Steve?
Yeah, leather soles. I wish, you know, if you guys would tell me, I would have brought
I
my...
wear them, we're fine.
Well, you know, I fall too as a danger of getting hurt. But
Yeah.
okay, here we go. Now
Okay,
just
sir.
throw that old ball right over, okay?
I've got some experience with the old grapefruit here, Jerry.
All right, well, it's not a grapefruit, it's a ball, so play by the rules. Okay, I'm gonna get back here. Okay. Come on, the first pitch.
Come on, Obama.
Come on. Oh, no, he's shaking up. Okay, here, not too fast.
Okay.
That was, hold it.
I got one
Thank you there.
Hold it, can I show you, Steve? I just noticed here. Also, I noticed on TV a lot. Let me see that stance again. That's a good stance, you know. But here, did you ever think getting the elbows up a little further away from the body? And hold the bat straight up like that.
Some umpires might not like this.
Well, no, but you get the elbows away. Now your hands are all wrong. Get them a little tighter together. Guys, no, not that. Yeah, get the knuckles lined up. Now when you stride, you're striding a little too slow. Get on top of that ball, a little quicker there. Okay. Now stand up straight and really put a lot of muscle in it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, play ball. Here we go. And another thing, I'm going to motivate the player because, you know, a lot of managers know how to motivate, you know, because when, like Don Williams used to manage the Red Sox, he had some great coaches like Don Zimmer and Johnny Pesky. And,
You look a lot like him, sort of, you know.
oh, really?
Yeah, a lot like Tom.
But here's a trick I know how to motivate the players by making them angry. Okay, now get ready to pitch. All right, here we go. Here we go. Steve Garvey is a sissy! Oh! I guess I confused. Oh, you hurt?
What have you done?
Are you okay?
I'm all right. What have you done to him?
You better get over here. Look.
Oh, dear. Well, okay. I guess we played enough ball here today.
He's going to miss some games, you know, and the Dodgers are going to not win the pennant because of this.
Well, there's
Jerry.
25 players on the team, you know, and I'm sure one of the guys would be glad to get up and play first base there. They're getting played an arm and a leg to do that, too.
Oh, man. It's swelling right in there.
Why don't you kiss it?
We may have to get scissors and cut the stop. We'll be right back after these words. Don't go away. That's
Doesn't your family deserve the best?
Thank you, Hap. We're back with Steve Garvey here, who seems to have sprained his ankle or something because of those slippery shoes, is what it was. It had nothing whatsoever to do with the studio floor, and I'm sure that will hold up in court. Meanwhile,
I know it's probably painful. I've had those, but I think it'll be worth it because if you remember what I was telling you there, I think you can be hitting 300 every year.
well, he's already hitting 300, Jerry, every year.
Well, that's probably just blind luck, you know, but I think there is a science to it, and take it from me, there is. It's more than just getting up there and swinging at that ball.
Okay, Mr. Wizard. Meanwhile, Tony Roletti is ready again, and I'm not sure with what, but judging from his earlier appearance, it's proper to warn our viewers that the following may not be suitable viewing for the very young, the very old, or those in between, or anyone who simply appreciates good entertainment. So, with crossed fingers, ladies and gentlemen, please greet with a warm and forgiving heart, Mr. Tony Roletti.
For my second impression, I'm very happy to do my impression of Dolly Parton, very simply because she and I both wear the same clothes size, which is 40. I couldn't get her arrangements either. So I would like to do my impression of Judy Garland doing Dolly Parton, doing Barbra Streisand singing Evergreen.
Love, lovely as an easy chair. Not a sofa, but a chair. Love, big as precious the morning air. Love that is shared by two, not one or two. I have vowed for you. Like a rose in an April snow. What a groovy chick. I wish that our love would grow. Love ageless evergreen, not ever brown but green. They warm and excite us. We have to
Billy. Thank you, Tony. Now just sit down and be
How you doing,
quiet.
Steve?
Pardon me.
Saw that game last week. Boy, what a game. You know, I tell you, this is really something, but this underwear is killing me. I personally think we've been doing girls a favor for years trying to get their preserves off.
We'll be right back after these segments. And he sprained his ankle, to be honest, if you just joined us.
Listen, that's the most stupid thing that I ever heard of. To take a man like this and have him come on the Steve Garvey, the big backstop of the Dodgers, you bring him out here and he has a chance to break his leg. This is a terrible thing for the Dodgers.
Well, it was my decision to do it. I thought the people would enjoy it.
Well, it was your stupid decision?
It was my decision.
This floor is slippery. Don't you know that? To put a guy with this caliber down.
The floor is slippery. It's not my fault.
Listen, it is your fault.
It is not my fault. I made the decision. When I said we're going to play ball, I meant we're going to play golf.
But this is not a field.
It was not an official game. He didn't have to slide or anything. No, I made my decision, and that is it. I'm not going to argue with you about it.
Well, look,
I am not going to argue with you about it. The decision is made, and I'm not going to change my. I made a decision. What would it look like if I changed my mind in the middle? One more word, and you're off the show. You're off the show. You're off the show. No, you're off the show, and I mean it. I am not going to make a decision.
Good night, everybody.
Change my mind.
Tonight, some members of our studio audience will receive the following classic curves from Ditto's The Feel the Fit Company. Pens to make every woman feel beautiful. Sizes 3 to 15 and 8 to 18. And Lillian Vernon's catalog gift certificate. Jewelry, gifts, decor, personalized items, and things from practical to whimsical. Furnished by Lillian Vernon. And Marichon's Instant Lunch. Tasty noodles and rich, hearty soup broth that cook in their own cup in just 3 minutes. All you do is add hot water.
Wednesday, July 5th at 7 p.m., the FBI premieres on Channel 13. Explosive police drama with Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. And tonight at 10:30, it's Channel 13 News. Stay tuned now for Let's Make a Deal.
Steve Garvey.